If you're lost, then you lost,
Where
then
you
you
going
will
now, buddy?
find me.
Oh, where's that, bud?
It's whatever, 1928 or whatever.
1928. Let's go. 1928.
No, this is not the right time. I was supposed to go to December. Okay, well, this is not right at all. If you're lost, then you look and you will find me.
Today is April 13th, 2020. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. All of our station's reporters have passed, so have managed to keep us on the air until now. But it's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day.
It's time to
I pray
sign
that
off,
someday
bro.
Our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Oh shit! Oh god!
See ya.
Take it off the air! Take it off the air, dude!
Wouldn't want to be
Yeah, this wasn't where I was supposed to warp to, or was it?
It's all right not to know. It was confusing.
Shit!
Oh fuck! Who's that? A-Kane!
It
A-Kane!
looks like the first step was successful.
You killed me!
Killed? Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
Yeah, I fell on the knife, idiot.
Yes, you and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis.
I got you with
That
one of
was
those
the only
novelty
way.
knife where the blade goes into the handle, but it just looks funny.
Yes,
What a
Give you
goofer.
crisis.
I
Akane's
only
such a
told you
goofer.
about you. We also needed Phi.
Goobity. All right, bud. Any idea about what's about to happen?
No idea at all.
I was just curious.
You know what happens next. Correct.
Mike, you know what
We're
happens
leaving tomorrow.
next.
No.
April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing only
Mike,
a
you know
few
what happens
last-minute
next.
checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome
you know
9,
what happens.
along with 3 treatment pods.
You know what happens next. There's no need to explain.
That was
Wait.
so funny. I legit wasn't trying to do that. I was just curious if you had a bet or something.
Nope.
Seriously. That was it.
Phi.
That was-
We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our
Oh, okay.
headquarters and volunteered to be... That wasn't the Phi who jumped from point C, though.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to. So I'm doing the C. So I went to D. And then we need to get to B, whatever the fuck that means.
Get the B, bro.
Okay.
B, bro.
It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is. Yes, the point C version of Phi is sleeping, and she'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping.
45 years!
Wow.
Correct. We can't do that. You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB
Oh, God, how
project.
boring.
After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence
Yeah,
programming,
bro.
among
Just
other
fucking-
disciplines.
let's go.
Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course,
And
you will need to develop
Lagomorph!
the chromatic doors and the bracelet. You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji. Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can... January 25th, you will defrost Phi and carry her to the third... Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out, and you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, duh.
You have this down?
Yeah, yeah, you only looked at this chart and were able to decipher it like 15 minutes ago. Didn't you have it memorized completely?
You have to.
Gotta
Fucking-
memorize, Sora.
Billions of people will
Is
die.
that a line?
Only
Yeah,
you
it
and
works.
Phi can... I
boy
can't do
Axel.
anything on my own if this is going to work.
All right. It's time to get to work, bud.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Do some work. Get a little dirty.
What do you mean?
What specific actions do I need to take?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site. I don't know. I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what... We don't know how the radicals... We don't even know why it was there in the first place. That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through. We need you to figure out. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great. But I believe the two of. The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the. So I suppose you could say you told me. That the test facility is full of traps. There was one point. A woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake and lost your arms and your right eye.
That tracks.
Oh, I'm a Terminator. What a funny picture.
I know, it's like the best picture of the whole game, dude.
Oh, does that mean the person on the radio was me?
Go have a look.
I don't know. That and A-Kane riding the bunny. Actually, that was actually Kyle. A-Kane was dead in that timeline, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Kyle does like the K-suit does Akane's like animation.
When it's Akane?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's fun. No, I wouldn't have picked up on that. I'm gonna change history.
There's also some stuff that Kay says that's like really weird sometimes, and it's like, it's because it was Akane, because remember, Akane was fucking weird.
End or beginning.
All right, good video game.
Are we actually done now?
Yeah. Save that data.
Oh, okay. Wait, what's this?
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, there was one question you had for me, though.
What was that? I've forgotten.
No, scroll to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
You had a question for me, buddy.
Oh, is this gonna be fan service swimsuit time?
Oh, yeah. It's fan service swimsuit time.
Oh, it's not gonna be that, is it?
Where?
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
Oh, shit!
Kyle.
Ah, yes.
How do I sound
Of
like?
course, you've only just woken up.
Yeah,
in
you've
this
never had a voice
timeline.
actor this whole game.
It's only natural for some of your memories to.
Yeah, you're Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
Remember that there was a question you had for me. You don't remember it?
No, I really don't.
Okay. You'll get there.
Kyle. So, I'm Dr. Klein?
What? How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering?
Is this
Yeah,
Troy
Mike.
Baker?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
Could
God,
be
this
big.
baby K is the funniest looking thing.
Yeah, Baby Yoda, truly before Baby Yoda was a thing. Come on, you don't remember the question? Come on, man.
No, I really don't.
It was such a good question.
What day is today?
January 27th, 2007.
Today is the last day of the... Akane
That sounds-
has explained everything in the garden. And she drew a knife and attacked Phi.
It sounds like a Troy Baker sound alike.
How long have I been...
About 5 hours. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than.
So they still haven't been treated for their...
No, they've all been given the anti. It just takes a while to happen.
I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone... should have happened right after Akane...
Yes,
Why am I here?
the doctor carried you. You were in the pod, and the.
So the person you call the doctor is Sigma Klein, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes. How do you know?
Mike, how do
Dio
you know
seems
that?
to have remained unconscious.
Yes.
Oh, this is the.
I've been
I don't know.
administering Soparil
How do you know
whenever
this?
What about the others?
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark.
I don't know.
Mioli and Quark.
Oh, right.
So the sleepyhead's fun.
What are you two doing here?
Sleepyhead.
we
Oh
are.
God, it's so weird having voice
This is
acting.
the upper floor of the pressure exchange, the real one.
Mm-hmm.
We were just about to
All
get
you gotta do
dressed
is
and head
listen,
out.
dude.
You plan to return then, to Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle. Well, guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore.
He's
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastating...
How's staying here gonna help? You're gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the path. You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way.
Grammar doesn't work
Follow
that
me?
way. Got me.
We've already lived through his Sigma failed to keep the virus. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter react whatever Sigma does in the past. In fact, it's because of what he did or didn't do in the past. Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles. Eventually, they hit the road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest, and the other stretches out to the northeast. So one guy, we'll call him S. Let's go northwest. So they take the northwestern road. But a semi driving the other way veers into their lane. 90 of them. The surviving 10 but survive. They don't stop, though. They keep riding down that highway, and then suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness thrown back in time. He ends up back in his own body. He remembers. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go north. That means all 100 of the bikers, and they all live happily. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers, but what about the 10 that went northwest?
Huh? Wouldn't it be 9? I mean, S is mine.
Right, okay. Now, what happens to the reality? Does it just disappear when S changes the past?
Yeah, every time I turn my game off, it just disappears,
It's
right?
not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000-mile trip. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a... Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their... That 10,000-mile journey would be
Wait,
full
what was
of
that?
stories.
Okay.
Friendships. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible, but what would rewriting their history mean? The 9 who survived, how can it be right to just... The survivors overcame their own misery and loss, and isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that... Is there really any point to a world where are people who struggle for a better life? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding... Are you saying that... If you're saying rewriting the past, well, then whatever God wrote those rules can... You get it?
Look, it's family friendly on this
Sigma
channel. Thank
changes
you.
the past, and you and Quark will...
Is he...
No, it's not gonna happen. We're here right now. Even if Sigma does change the past.
Oh, then that means we get...
Thanks, kid.
I understand how you... Why you want to return. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Have you already said...
Bye, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told him we'd see him again someday.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye.
No point saying anything to D.
Besides, you were asleep.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline. What about Sigma?
Well, he's not...
He is Dr. Klein now that his con...
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all. Not a lot of warm feeling.
And...
Never mind her. She's just like him. Not the Akane I knew. She must have seen some pretty awful things. Hell, she might not. But the Akane Kurashiki I know, she's not anywhere.
She's not anywhere.
In the end, pawns to be used. Still, it's not like we had to be here to help. That part's easy, but
Kinda sucks, though. I mean,
Kinda
Sigma
sucks.
and Phi they get to go back to December. They'll stop the Radical 6 and save the world, and then they'll... In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like...
but we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our...
You told the one with the motorcycles? It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped, then whoever grabbed us takes us to wherever the bikers are going.
Don't get us wrong. We know without us, S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to right.
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90... But
It's still not the best situation. We're stuck in the reality.
are we just supposed to go live on Earth? And what about our friends and families? We left...
Even if it is for the great...
It just doesn't seem...
Yeah.
So we went and talked to the old...
She told us that there is...
One way we could get back to...
Let's say you do go back to the past. Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked.
Yes, you're right.
But this is different.
Different.
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time, too.
That's ridiculous. It would
What?
create a paradox. How could you have 2 Clovers and 2...
But that wouldn't happen.
Akane says there's a way around...
How on earth does she plan to do
Murder.
Schrodinger's?
Cat.
Murder, right?
Oh, hey, Kai. Figured you'd come here eventually.
that? Where's Dr. Luna said you were with him?
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway. He's in there if you're... Oh, right. He told me to turn on this hologram projector. Want me to start?
Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular. However, I imagine there. I'd love to answer all your questions. I hope you can. Everything I know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have. Anyone other than Kyle, that is.
Wow. What a dick move.
Dick move.
What does he mean?
Who knows? Is there anything you want to ask?
Oh, right, well, I guess I may as well cut to the... Just who are you?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man, or I'm not a Brahmin or Common or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you really don't need to worry about it.
Squirrel, you're Squirrel Girl.
Please don't dodge. About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind...
What?
Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029.
Yo.
On that date, your body was already in a... Although by then, you wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind... That pod was your home. You slept there. Then on January 25th, even though you didn't wake...
Slept like a little
Still
baby.
unconscious. You were carried to
Slept
the...
like a wee bab.
That was when your consciousness... A version of you from December 20th... And sending you back to December 20... This is when you... In 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma, whose older mind was inhabiting his younger body. Together, you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test... Fortunately, the Radical Six did escape on New Year's. That failure determined, instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from Point E, Point D being April 13th of the following year. That was the day that you made your way to Akane's hideout. Another consciousness enters your body around them. It is, of course, the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked. This caused the two versions of you, and you moved 45 years into the future. That put you on the line that comes. So if we discount the time you spent in... For you, only 3.5 months have passed since that happened. That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything?
No, everything you talked about.
Well, what do you mean by...
I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation. You could think it's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand.
I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
Could you please
Kind
explain?
of like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2 divided by 1 plus v1 times v2 over c squared is the actual equation.
Yeah, totally.
Of course, the sort of velocities we encounter in day-to-day life don't come close to being c squared, which is the speed of light squared. That means that 1 plus v1 times v2 divided by c squared is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1, it's usually okay to just skip that step and use v1 plus v2. You see what I'm saying? In most situations, it works.
No,
even if it isn't technically correct.
You don't know about
so you knew
rounding
enough to get
errors?
the stuff you were talking about, right? As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any...
I don't quite... In fact, I feel like you're dodging my question.
So was that what you wanted to ask?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test.
Yes.
What happened there? How did Sigma lose his eye? And why was Radical 6 in there? And what could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated...
Sorry, but I can't tell.
Why?
Because it would change history. There is a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of Point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation. The future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you're asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand?
I don't. Why would all of that disappear if you...
You're about to go back to the past.
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
And where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up.
Sorry.
So how can you know all this? You know my past.
You know my past. Oh, okay, bye.
Answer. You are not. Your body is Kyle. Think about, do you really believe, or could you be something?
Then, where is the real Kyle?
He was thrown out right now, in a manner of speaking. He has his consciousness has...
Like, who is this?
Doubt you know how much the doc... He raised him on his own.
Like, you asked me if there was an in-game...
Irreplaceable.
Like... reason that you would know these bomb codes and other stuff.
Yeah.
Like be able to pull that knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think my question was more specifically, why don't I remember some things.
I think that's just because, like,
think he would go back to
like you remember everything at the end, right?
Yeah.
Behind here.
It's just because, like, doing that ability that Sigma has is, like, particularly difficult. But, like, if Sigma's the one that's not remembering it, then, like, how is you inputting it, like, different?
Oh, I mean, I guess it's just in certain conversations, he doesn't seem to know information that are like key knowledge points or something like that.
That's just because, like, that Sigma hasn't jumped. It's also like, I'm not sure about this, but I'm pretty sure, like, linearly, Sigma goes through, like, timelines in a certain order, but you don't particularly go through them in that order that he went through them.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Like, there is a determined route, I just didn't do it that way.
I think there's, like, a determined route for Sigma. I don't even know if you can, like, actually replicate it, though.
Oh, okay.
That Kyle
might be
was
able to.
Dr.
I'm not really
Klein's
sure.
spare, but that was not.
But it's like he only makes a jump if there's, like, a heightened moment to make a jump.
To accomplish.
And then just because he made a jump doesn't necessarily mean he's pulling in all information. He's only pulling in the information that's relevant to that moment.
This new mission begins
It's
on
tricky,
Christmas.
like memory.
Its purpose will be to infiltrate for this to happen.
And that is why he created...
Yes.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the Kyle has gone back to 2020.
Correct.
There's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2000. Does that mean he has entered my... Have we just...
I suppose you...
That's ridiculous. What's going... You telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, you can travel freely through time. You are an uncontrolled variable. As such, the rule...
I have no...
Please don't try. I know what you are. Surely you must know. You are about to go Phi and Sigma. Even with all of his future, only you can right the only you. Yes, that you have to. Don't you want to know what happened in...
Well, yes, I do, but...
Then you must. Reality is shaped by what we believe. If observation can change then how is it odd to think that human thought can your will can change the world?
My will.
Into the
Oh, this is the ultimate ally or betray, is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what only you
can stop forest fires. So we're gonna betray. We're gonna go ape shit, right?
What was the name of the ending? Did it say anything?
A certain point of view, alternate semicolon end. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So where do I go to get to this one? Is that it?
I think that's it, bud.
Oh, there's not going to be more?
Mm-mm. I don't think so. It's like the last thing.
It appears to be the last thing. I'm missing 2 achievements.
Go read those puzzles. Those files.
Wait, I didn't find all the files.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what... Wait, what do you mean you didn't find all the files?
There's an achievement for finding all the files. I don't have it.
I don't know. Go read the files. Let's jump in, see which one you're missing. Doesn't make any sense. You got all the gold solutions, didn't you?
I think so. Okay. Secret.
Looks like they're all there.
Yeah, they are all here.
It's probably because you didn't pick up that dartboard thing.
Oh, you think? Okay. This is where you play the AB room. There are 6 AB rooms in the warehouse. The interior to each room is identical with a voting device. Okay. This refers to the door. Oh, I wish the title was here. AB gate. Okay. Each participant has a bracelet on their left wrist. There are only 2 situations that will cause it. Is this really the secret file? Okay. Yeah, sure, for artificial insemination. Commonly used for the breeding of dairy, cattle, and pigs. Oh, okay. What the fuck is that? World 03 says before he leaves. There are a few variants. Have a nice trick.
Words. Worlds?
Oh, did I say that wrong?
You
Don't talk
said
to me.
Worlds. You were like worlds.
That's amazing, Mr. Kwan. Are you seeing anyone? Oh, I think I read that one somewhere. The sentence construction error is obviously wrong. There must be a reason why. Diddly game. Okay. What is the nonary game? Okay. AB game. Free reign. Okay, this is just how everyone can go through. This is a solo pair thing. Bracelet points. You know, I forgot what BP stood for a second.
Battle points.
Battle points.
Oh, battle, bro.
The time period 03 is referring to the time when the door is fully open. That means if one takes into account the time when the door is opening and when it's closing, it is open for somewhat more than 9 seconds. Okay. Lunar eclipse. Total eclipse of the heart. Adam. Oh, right, Adam. The WHO is confirmed that the death toll is the HWO, the WHO.
Love that, man.
Some historical pandemics include cholera, typhoid fever, tuberculosis, and Nate Jenkins on Call of Duty. Weird. It says that right here. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude.
The powerful virus he spread was an integral part of the story. If you want to know what Radical and 6 mean, you'll just have to play the game to find out. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, whenever I did Google it eventually, and some people were like, they're not that spoilery, and then like other people were like, oh, they're kind of spoilery.
Marilyn.
Oh yeah, here you go. This is a good one. Erotic units.
EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical emotions and situation attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. For the curious, Danny Trejo rates a 16 EU. Hell yeah, there you go. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not to be confused with the competing systems of hotness or sexability. The EU system weighs a number of factors such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high EU rating have usually mastered the art of the tease. Did like Jonathan Chaba write this? What the fuck is this?
It's anime, bro.
A collection of films that Tenmyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit, but they aren't really appropriate for someone Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply that videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. You know, I feel like I keyed in on that part. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tick when it causes him to do cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his head and everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats. Every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats there some of his lunch. One day he realized he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him it had given him this gift in exchange for giving him food to his fellows. But the magical cat said, You can never tell anyone about your gift, the magical cat warned. If you do, you'll be cursed. But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability, he slipped and told a girl about it. So the black cat cursed him. His curse was to only speak in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, the magical white cat came along as soon after and felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it so that he only talked in cat puns when he talked about cats. Wow, this is bizarre.
That's this developer, dude.
In the game, there is a phone in one of the cabinets. It can't call the outside facility, but what if someone were trying to do 5309? Okay, well.
Write them down.
All right, let's go. Oh God, my handwriting is such shit.
Jesus.
My hand was kind of warm from the
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm like sweaty. Okay, let's go. Where's the phone room? It's in the crew quarters, right? Yeah, let's go get the maybe it's because I'm missing one archive. You think that's what it is? It says found all files.
Do you really need an achievement?
I only have one achievement left. I just want to know why. Tell me why.
Archive thing.
And well, that's the only archive I missed.
What's the name of the achievement?
The name of the achievement is a consummate collection.
Consummate collection.
Where's the phone? Is it in room 1? Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Hello, can I help you? Oh, it's Jenny. Hey, I got your number on a wall. Wow. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0. The developer on this game is a dork. Ready for the time of your life, sweetheart? Only $24.95 for a minute. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, no, say yes. Oh, man. Idiot. Really, that was your chance. Other numbers might do other things, so give it a try. Oh, let's try 1876.
Yep. It's exactly what you think it is.
Okay.
The reason you don't have the achievement.
Really? It's just that one archive?
Well, I mean, you might have other ones missing. You have to look
but
in your
archives missing in general?
Yeah, because it says files. It doesn't say secret files.
Oh, I guess that's true. Okay.
I mean, I looked it up as well.
Yeah. Golem is an anthropomorphic creature from Jewish folklore. Okay, they explained this thing. Race in the E changes the word to met, which is Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem. Wait. The golem was created by performing a holy... Oh, this is like the Jewish folklore thing. This golem password thing didn't end up being anything, did it? GTM, CMG. I don't think I used that anywhere.
No.
I needs room, Turing test. AB game rules. This is a golem explanation. This is the golem's somewhat rambling explanation. Is okay? Something here. What the hell is this? Wound 1. 4th intercostal left. Stab wound. Consistent with a knife wound. Most knives have one sharp cutting point, one flat edge. What the hell is this?
I think it's like the Adam report for either whatever her name is.
Alice.
The people who got stabbed.
Oh, or Akane.
Yeah, Akane.
Okay, an autopsy is... So keep this in mind next time we're contemplating how to deal with the neighbors who listing the death metal. Wait, what? You can reveal bloodstains. Okay. Okay. At the first glance, the case base seems to be different than the other. Significantly, specifically, it appears to be attached to a suit. Although the design is slightly different, it is not part of the suit. The bracelet is attached directly to his wrist, with the face looking out through the hole. You know, does Akane vote to leave when she's in Kei's armor? Oh, she does?
Yep.
Like she plays the game as if...
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
What's she gonna do? Play the game as Akane and be like, it was me, Akane, and you just missed it? Yes! Yeah, one of the endings when she leaves, it's so clearly fucking Akane if you remember her animations. Like, she goes through every single one of her fucking, like, idol animation from 99.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Like, she says weird shit, like, all the time.
Is there a specific nugget I'm looking here for or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just like here's extra lore.
Yeah, the Free the Soul one, for some reason I remember reading the Free the Soul one like before getting the Dio ending.
Yeah.
Which I thought was like weird. I don't know. It made me not read the rest of it. Is what happened.
It looked like some of these were like solutions to puzzles, which would be kind of funny to get.
Yeah, I think you only get those, like, I think you get those from the thing though, right?
Maybe. When the body is... Oh, here's something about Radical Sick, which might just key you in on kind of what's happening. But I guess even if you read these, then the problem is that Sigma still has to get to the...
yeah.
The solution.
But it's like a thing for, Question Mark Boy.
Is he hiding a pair of Ferengi ears? Wow, that's it.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Maybe he's just a young Lobot? Well, this is just between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The sides of the head are hiding those pods, like you see on helicopters or SAM sites. Except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets in trouble, both the sides open up and they just fly out. And she's like, psh. You just keep snacks in there. Hell yeah. It is like a beer helmet. Nice.
So Quark is actually like one of the strongest espers, and so the helmet is like literally nullifying his power.
Oh really? Is that in here somewhere?
I thought it was that, but I guess it's just a joke. It must be in the post-game interview. There's your boy.
H.
Hongo.
Yeah, it's my Gentaro Hongo. I did get it right.
You nailed it. Your favorite guy.
Oh, wow, this is funny. This one explicitly refers to him as appearing in 999. Okay, this is Immunogoblin. Gobulin. Yeah, integer factorization. Did you learn about this in any math class?
No, I'm pretty sure it's like mental arithmetic. Tricks.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is... I mean, tricks is like selling it short. They're like incredibly ridiculous. Like people that are able to do them in their head are insane. People like legitimately can do what Alice did in their head.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Yeah, that's like a thing. And it's not because they're like born with it or whatever. Like it's literally like there's like a system of doing math, especially when like you get into more of the like the other versions of math that's just not taught everywhere, like visually doing multiplication, because like if you're a good visual person, like you have a really strong mind's eye, then you can like visually multiply in your head instead of like actually remembering what the numbers do, you know?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like that thing where you like draw the lines and then you count the intersections?
Yes.
Yeah, so like that, imagine if you could just like see that in your head, because you've been doing multiplication like that so long.
There's something hidden in each one. I can only give you one hint, +1. There's a lot more to the story, but I think we'll stop the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Oh, hang on. Who's Phi? There are a few clues scattered throughout the story, but nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth revealed in the Nevada test site. Was she one of the kids in the thing?
I think they mean the Mars mission.
Oh, I see.
Pretty sure it's like also in Nevada.
+1, huh?
Nevada.
Maybe it means +1 to the letter? MYB? Do you know what this means?
Not particularly.
Well, let's try one. Let's try this bomb 0 password. So if we add one letter, it's MYB. What's QR? OSG8EQR. Mib Rusher.
Some words there.
Maybe it's an anagram. Plug this into an anagram machine.
No.
Did you say no?
Yeah, no.
Hang on. I'm gonna try one. Okay, I'll try one. Anagram solver.
What's the name of this page called?
Oh, I don't know. That's a great
You
question.
probably just Google that. And then
Deactivation wanna I wanna try with one. Okay, I'll try with one, and then I'll Google maybe after or something. MYB RUSHER. My brusher? My brusher. Okay, whatever. I'll look it up sometime. No. Okay, we did it. We beat the video game. So what's the next game in the thing? There's another game, right?
Did you finish all the secret files? You did.
Yeah, that was the last one.
You gonna get your achievement?
Yeah, but we can talk while I do it.
Open your archive first. Open archive. Scroll down. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the darts.
The darts. Yeah.
And I think that's it. That's
the darts thing.
Yeah. So there's one more game. So that game. What is that game actually called?
Zero Time Dilemma.
Is that not good?
It's different a different way. You can watch the whatever.
Okay. Have you played it?
Yeah.
I might have asked you before. Did you like it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've liked it a little bit more after watching a couple play it, but I still think fails some quality aspects.
Wait a minute. Is darts just a way to flirt with girls? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Where you can see how many girls you can get. There you go. What is happening to her? There we go. I did it. I have every achievement.
Nice. All right, let me find that trailer for you. I also sent you the thing.
Oh, right. Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's look at some shit.
Yeah, it was my brother, not my brush. What was
my brother? Myrmidon's Freeze Soul Crash Beast? Yeah. Is there gonna be a list of people at the end? Is this gonna be funny? Shit.
The question mark thing is you can look at it later. There's your trailer.
All right. Hell yeah.
Just pull it up so I can see it too.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on.
Let's do a swappy.
Is that it? There you go. Okay, let's watch. What if it's like super loud? Spike Chunsoft. Is it too loud?
Fine. No.
Oh. Yo, who's that? Is that the Bloodborne guy?
Yeah.
Bird. Oh shit, is that Phi and Sigma? What the hell is this?
Huh? Don't worry. I won't die.
What is your problem?
There's no point in living once you lose
Gamer.
the one you care about
Hey, Kane,
the
what?
most.
Sorry, but I am done with playing the action hero.
It's Junpei.
Because I grew up.
If just one more person dies,
Oh shit, is that the dude from, what's it called?
Ah!
Is that Emil?
This is it. And his last words were exactly the same as my
Who the fuck is
first.
Mira?
Mira, where is she?
Eric, calm down.
Yeah,
Mira. Mira
I'm
is
cold.
my angel.
You're really nice. People tell me it's a fault of mine.
Please,
Diana.
kill me.
Whoa, look at this 2D art.
I'm doing it to protect you too.
Wait, Sigma! Wait, don't!
But if we don't act, we're the ones who die.
I want the two of you to keep on living.
Bye.
I love you.
The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Zero.
What will you decide?
C. Q.
Pleasant
D.
dreams.
Yeah, the dog's pretty good in this game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
It's another change in
So does this have walk aroundy bits, or is this still also just like purely a visual novel?
same thing, just 3D animation, and it's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it
So
throws me off.
my description for this game. Also, you should pull up the clip of you looking at VLR in the beginning or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So my issue with this game is just like it. Honestly, like when you're playing it, I think it plays like really poorly, like as a video game.
Uh-huh.
I do think like you could almost have like a similar type experience playing VLR in some ways, but Zero Time Dilemma like is extremely weird like while you're playing it. Like it's very weird. Eric and Mira are characters. The game is very funny, and I don't think it's meant to be at a lot of points.
Goody.
You will die laughing because it's hilarious, and I really don't think the game is meant to be read that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it just kind of like plays poorly. It like pulls probably the worst twist in the series. It's not terrible. It's just so like, ugh, like it's the biggest eye roll, like hands down.
Okay. Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Rev it up. Rev it up.
Let's rev this up.
Who is it like a one character thing? Okay, so this person obviously is not a bad guy. This is like probably
Obviously
the
not a bad guy,
that's gonna be
dude.
on here. This is like what, a 7, right? I don't know what her deal is. And then this is just like this guy probably axe murders you at one of the endings also. Like same exact deal happens.
That didn't happen, but he did threaten everyone with
I
a
don't know
knife.
what this guy's deal is.
No, he
He's
threatened
probably
himself,
chill.
you idiot.
Oh, whatever, same thing.
In like a normal playthrough, he probably dies first for just no particular reason.
Oops, I whiffed on that one.
And then I bet so I have two theories. Either you play as this person because they're the most middle and forward, or you play as everybody and you just constantly switch.
Yeah, this art really threw me, okay? That's not fair.
Like, it's fair.
She's
Come on,
like in the
man.
middle of the thing. How do you not play as how she's not the main character?
It's a video game, man. Female leads aren't real.
Okay, I'm playing the video.
That's
And then
video
that's
games.
just kind of how the game goes. I think this is just the bad guy. This is number
There
one
you-
bad
yeah,
guy.
there you go.
I'm the bad
And then
guy.
This is I bet you you know, actually I don't know.
Hey, at least this time I recognize
I don't know what
Junpei
her
and
deal is.
Akane and Sigma and Phi in the
Although we do have like her, I
whatever,
was gonna just
Zero
say
Time
she's just
Dilemma.
like fan service eye candy kind of thing.
She
but
is
I guess
fan
we do
service
have
eye
her,
candy.
too.
You can't tell me that.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then this is gonna be like low key the smartest guy in the party. He's just gonna have a bunch of like random. He's gonna
he
be the
seemed to
one that
have the
tells you
most
about, like, some
information
stupid,
of
like,
everyone
ancient
involved.
Egyptian shit.
Smart at all.
It's not smart enough. I got played. It's his outfit. Look at his fucking outfit,
These two,
dude.
I'm like not sure.
You're dumb.
He's such a dummy. I said he's dumb.
Okay, yeah.
Neo's a dummy.
There has to be some random like hacker person again. Oh, I guess these are like the last ones, right?
Oh,
There was, like, a
Phyto.
mathematician. So
I
it's
feel like
kinda
I'm just filling in some of the other ones with what do I have to save this for later? Okay. Yeah, well then I guess I have to make a judgment. So I think either he's killer, he's the main killer. I think he's the main bad guy for sure. And then if I had to pick like a
Shit.
number 2 second most bad person,
I
like,
orchestrated
has the
it, so in
most
some ways-
bad endings other than this guy, it's gonna be like this girl right here.
Jeez.
Just for no reason. I think she's
We're
just
so
like
close.
has
Alice
a
was right
cute
there.
face to distract you from the fact that she's like a straight murderer.
Oh my god! I can't believe you didn't even think for a moment it was Clover.
Chips
I didn't
on the
think at
table.
all.
Yeah,
No
chips on
way.
the table. It's this
As
guy.
soon as I saw the art,
and
I was
then
like, oh,
this
it's Clover.
girl.
No, I didn't think
But
that
then
didn't
for
cross
sure,
my mind at all.
This person most trusted. This person definitely got my back. And then
That
I think
person does
second,
have your
it
back.
has
He did have my
Has
back.
your
Guy.
It's so. It's Kyle.
Wait, what did I just
Person
say?
most trusted.
Hang on.
This person definitely got my back. And then I think second, it has my back. This guy.
Definitely stabbed me in the back. Jeez.
She kills straights. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, you know, I don't know who's into who in this like arraignment.
Was there
Or
anything else in this?
This arrangement?
Should I even bother doing it for Zero Time Dilemma?
No, because I feel like the trailer reveals all anyways. If you actually pay attention to it. Also, it's like there's only 4 characters for you to even have interesting opinions on. So
That's true. Okay, well, we did it. We beat all video games.
you beat all video games.